just it's very Orwellian, yes. But things change, times change, people change, and fashion changes, So I think the fad will come and mostly go eventually. Yeah, just like old civilizations have come and then they've been wiped away by massive cataclysms and, you know, massive conflicts as well, which, I mean, most agreements and whatnot have been made by this time, but, between different, you could say, factions and whatnot, and that's the best way, to go about things of, trade and, living in coexistence with other, species. I don't like the word species. Race is a good word. With other family groups. I like the word family. I see people like the human population of Earth as like a family. There's some that are like cousins, you just see them once in a while, see how they're doing, share a hug or a connection, and then leave. Some are like parents. They give you and provide you things. You could equate that to our star, or the soul star, right? And the Mother Earth, and they're more wise and they know how to give and provide what you need, right? And want some of what you want, right? And then there's the babies that you have to teach, and you have to, show the various ways of doing things, right? So it's an interesting predicament we're in now, and yeah, Christmas is around the corner. That's all I can say. I'm pretty excited for this season. Season's greetings of beautiful green things. And look at this nice holly. Ooh, my goodness, shiny holly. Hollywood. It's funny. This is the holly that Hollywood is named after, right? Because it has some kind of magical property to it. Like nature has a lot of magic within it, right? The magnetic energy that's coursing up through the stems and around it, always around as well, and then down into the roots as well, as the roots push, and they push and suck at the same time. They push the roots in, and then they pull some of the minerals and mostly just the water, H2O up through the root system, and then the plant grows up and outwards very smooth. I want to leave you with this. What would you do if you had not even $1 million, $500,000, and to spend it in one day? For me, I'll give you a brief glimpse into what I do. I would share it at least $1,000, $1,000, with all my, especially my skate homies. empower the skate community. But I would share it pretty much with all my friends. And I don't know if I'd have a party like in one spot, but I'd try to throw like a kind of general party, celebration, and try to make good memories, because that's what, if you have the power, my point is why I'm asking this is, if you have the power, if you're you're a philanthropist, or even if you aren't and you have lots of money and stuff, you should share it to people, with people that have, you know, that have more knowledge of, you could say, permaculture or growing things and whatnot that can benefit your life and come into balance and empower you, right? And it's important because I think even myself, I hoard some things, and it's fine. It's a habit that people have, hoarding, stacking things up, and the accumulation of goods, right? Is usually a good thing, save it for, say, if there's a kind of emergency, some kind of earthquake, you know, you always got to be ready. And but what I'm saying is the equality. Equality is a good thing to strive for, and because things in nature, the reason why I mentioned green a couple times in this is because the green is what allows things to flow together, and to allow anything to grow out of the plant. Some plants, they grow longer leaves in certain areas, or a longer protrusion of, some protective element, or more berries in the one direction because they wants to, lay down seeds in a certain area, that kind of thing, right? So I'm saying, green, the color green, and using color in your life is important, and trying to achieve a sense of equality is very important as well. So, gotta work on it, Yep, one way or another. Gonna keep flowing and growing. But that's it for now. Peace out. More funny anecdotes in another one.